maybe she's just out of control.
During a fast-paced play, DiJonai Carrington, a powerhouse known for her fierce style of play and no-nonsense attitude, went for what appeared to be a routine chase-down block, but instead of cleanly swiping the ball, she delivered a slap that is now the talk of the town. It's not the enjoyable kind of talk that she did. She really just did that kind of thing.
DiJonai, how come every time there's a foul, a questionable foul, a flagrant foul, a smack across the face, a fingernail in the eye?
The timing of this occurrence was even more startling because her team was having trouble keeping up in an already tough game.
Kate Martin is over here on the left side of the court. It's the pass. DiJonai is backing up just a little bit. She's running hard after Kate, and then there's the foul.
Kate Martin, her opponent, was left on the ground, obviously shivering and massaging her face after the slap, which wasn't just a foul, but a full-on hold my earrings moment.
She has hurt her nose again. I don't know if it's broken or not, but I think Kate's just toughness, resiliency, and leadership is the biggest thing. And I mean, you see it, like, Kate's a pro player.
Fans still remember Carrington's famous eye poke during the 2024 playoffs, which left everyone wondering if it was an accident or just another instance of her aggressive tactics. For those who followed Carrington's career, this isn't exactly new territory. She has long been praised for her defensive prowess and equally criticized for her excessively physical style.
You obviously made contact. She obviously hit the floor, so my guess is she could hear her bones hitting the floor.
These discussions were rekindled by this most recent slap. Was that an instance of poor decision-making? Was Carrington acting recklessly or aggressively in the heat of the moment?
WNBA Twitter is currently crashing out over Black Eye Gate. I'm sure we've seen by now this play where DiJonai Carrington pokes Caitlin Clark in the eye. And after seeing this angle, so many people are saying it was intentional.
In any case, the WNBA made it apparent that they are not taking any chances by quickly cutting her contract and sending a strong message about sportsmanship. The league's response demonstrates their dedication to maintaining basketball's competitiveness while maintaining its integrity.
It's being reported that Kate Martin gets annoyed over DiJonai Carrington's physical defense during unrivaled WNBA standout.
On a night that broke records, social media erupted more quickly than a scoreboard. One fan joked that the slap was so loud that I could hear it through my TV screen. DiJonai Carrington created a brand new professional slapper position in basketball, but not everyone thought it was funny. Numerous supporters and commentators used their platforms to talk about the wider ramifications of her behavior.
It did not stop one DiJonai Carrington. She's the person that multiple times had egregious altercations with Caitlin Clark.
On one side, the comment area turned into a battlefield. Critics said that Carrington's actions were unacceptable and that this wasn't the first time she had pushed the bounds, while her supporters contended that the incident was exaggerated and that it was basketball, not ballet. Another user brought up the question of how many chances a player needs.
Here, as the camera pans over, she reaches in and swipes at the ball, but how hard are you going to do it exactly? You trying to break somebody's arm?
Despite the turmoil, Kate Martin, the victim of the notorious slap, talked about the incident in a post-game interview. Martin maintained a calm expression. Although basketball is a physically demanding sport, there is a distinction between playing dirty and playing hard. She claimed that her remarks resonated with followers who valued her composure in the midst of the chaos. Martin's teammates rallied around her as well. One of them said, "Kate's attention is always on the game. She didn't deserve that kind of treatment." It's important to remember that Martin has established herself as a rising star in the league and a team player. Her fortitude in this circumstance has only increased her fan base. As a professional, Carrington's reaction to the incident was, to put it mildly, unimpressive. Rather than checking in on Martin or expressing concern, she turned away right away as if nothing had happened. One commentator said, "Even if it's accidental, you show some sportsmanship. That's basic stuff. We hold our players to the highest standards of conduct, and this decision reflects our commitment to maintaining the integrity of the game." The NBA's disciplinary committee quickly reviewed the footage and, after taking into account Carrington's history and the seriousness of the incident, announced their decision to terminate her contract. The NBA's decision has generated intense discussions. Was the penalty excessively severe, or was it reasonable given that athletes make mistakes? One admirer claimed on Instagram that firing her seemed excessive, but others contended that Carrington's behavior deserved such a harsh punishment because she had received too many warnings. At some point, you have to draw the line. During a sports panel discussion, a commentator stated that some supporters brought up the league's history of inconsistent disciplinary procedures. Considering whether Carrington was being used as an example seems more like a publicity stunt than a just ruling. One analyst disagreed, but perhaps it's best if it discourages future instances of the same behavior. Discussions over the function of hostility in sports have also been rekindled by this episode. Unquestionably, Carrington's style of play is thrilling, but at what price do fans watch? The NBA's response to fierce competition that does not resemble borderline attacks on the court sends a powerful message. While enthusiasm is admirable, professionalism is unavoidable. Furthermore, this decision may establish a precedent for how the league handles similar incidents in the future. Will it result in more stringent rule enforcement or discourage players from playing with intensity? Only time will tell, but one thing is for sure. The decision's ripple effects will be felt for the upcoming season, and Carrington's career will be clouded by uncertainty. Kate Martin's fame is more radiant than ever. The former Iowa standout transformed the game into her own highlight reel in addition to getting over the slap incident. Martin scored 10 points, pulled down 4 rebounds, and stole the ball 3 times, demonstrating her tenacity. Her performance was not only strong but outstanding, demonstrating to both critics and admirers that she is a player who flourishes. The true MVP of the game was swiftly dubbed by under-pressure fans, and social media was ablaze with adulation when one tweet read, "Kate Martin simply transformed hardship into art," which is what winners do. Commenters agreed, praising her professionalism and concentration among the commotion. One even made the joke, if you're looking for someone to draft in your fantasy league, at the press conference following the game, Kate is the person to watch. Martin maintained her modesty as laser concentrated on her team's triumph. "I'm here to play hoops and support my team in their victory." She dismissed inquiries regarding the slap incident involving Grace. Fans and other players were further won over by her composed manner and unwavering professionalism, but it goes beyond her statistics or poise. If there is one lesson to be learned from Martin's performance, it is that when life throws you a curveball, in this case a slap, you take it head-on and make it a slam dunk. Her ability to transform a dramatic moment into a personal triumph is a testament to her character, and she has become an inspiration for young athletes, demonstrating that perseverance, teamwork, and a focus on the game can turn even the most trying circumstances into opportunities for growth. The main concern at this point is what will happen to DiJonai Carrington. Her dismissal from the WNBA is a major blow to her career, for better or worse. But does it indicate that her days are over? There are several possible routes she could follow, and many people are speculating about what she will do next. One of them is going abroad. International leagues frequently include distinct playing styles and, occasionally, more relaxed regulations than leagues in Europe or Asia. These leagues also provide competitive pay and fervent fan bases, which may make the move worthwhile. Carrington might have the opportunity to rebuild her career, hone her skills, and possibly even start over without the cloud of this tragedy hanging over her. Another option would be to take a moment to think and regroup. Let's face it, this could be the ideal time for Carrington to put her game on hold and work on her aggressive mindset. While her aggression on the court may be acceptable to some extent, she could advance if she can learn to better control that energy. Imagine her returning as a changed powerhouse who disproves her skeptics and demonstrates that she has grown from her errors. Discuss a redemption arc. Of course, there is the PR aspect as well. Fans are eagerly awaiting Carrington's next move, which could impact not only her career, but also how players and fans view her for years to come. Regardless of what she decides, there's no doubt that the basketball community will be closely watching. Carrington hasn't made a public statement yet, and they're wondering if she'll apologize and own up to the incident, or if she will double down and continue to play aggressively, saying it's all part of the game. Khan's talent is undeniable, but if she plays her cards right, this could be the wake-up call that propels her to even greater heights. If not, she runs the risk of being remembered more for her controversies than her contributions on the court. In any case, fans and analysts will be watching her every move. If this drama teaches us anything, it's that basketball and sports in general are about much more than points on the board or flashy moves on the court. They're about respect, teamwork, and sportsmanship. While talent can make you a star, your legacy is defined by your character. The story of DiJonai Carrington serves as a warning about what might occur when desire veers into irresponsibility.
I mean, what are we doing? We trying to break an arm now on top of it? I mean, this person just says it. It's almost assault. Good grief.
The lesson for young players watching this develop is straightforward but impactful. Work hard but always play fairly, hustle for every ball, and don't allow your emotions get the better of you. When things get heated, keep in mind that your actions speak louder than your stats. A split-second choice can either gain you respect or damage your reputation. This circumstance also emphasizes how crucial accountability is. Errors happen, but what matters most is how you handle them. For all the aspiring athletes out there, let this serve as a reminder that greatness isn't just about your performance on the court. It's also about how you carry yourself off the court. Be the kind of player who inspires others, someone who's remembered for their skill, sportsmanship, and integrity. That's all there is to it. Taking responsibility, expressing regret, and learning from mistakes can turn a bad moment into an opportunity for growth. And let's not forget the golden rule of basketball. Keep your hands to yourself unless you're going for the ball. You name it. It's amazing how one play in a game can start so many discussions. Was it a heated play at the time? Did it go too far? Or is this the level of intensity we expect in professional basketball? Honestly, it's got people feeling all kinds of ways. Now, this is where you come in. What do you think of all of this? Was it exaggerated? Or is this just the reaction? You already know that this is a popular topic, so feel free to leave your thoughts in the comments section. If you liked the video, please hit the like button as it greatly benefits the channel. If you're new, please subscribe as we have everything you need to stay up to date on WNBA game updates, player drama highlights, and much more. Oh, and don't forget to enable notifications so you'll be the first to know when a new video drops. Thank you for watching, stay cool, and we'll see you in the next one.